Hello there guys, welcome to video number 20. Let me just turn my telly down a bit, put my headphones on. Right, let me show you what I've been doing since the last video. I've been leveling up to almost 50, but not quite 50. So what I'm going to do on this one is those final two to open the doors of Atlantis, the gates of Atlantis quest. But I've been killing cultists, let me show you. I've killed quite a lot of them. And I can't get this dude here. I just can't find him. But there's one mission left in that area. But I think it's going to unlock the Minotaur mission. So I've been avoiding it. But I'm hoping it also shows me him. So yeah, I've done quite a lot of them now. I've got some brilliant armour. Which is this. So I've got this pirate set on. And it does 50% increased damage on my assassin abilities. Which is nice. So I'm still... with my poison daggers, I've increased my poison to 28% now with spending a huge amount of money, so that's on a couple of them, and then I've got my daggers on 18% on there as well, and it's going pretty good, this build. I've also been killing mercenaries, and I've gone up to tier S1, which surprised me. I didn't know it existed. So we've gone past this dude who I thought was the main dude. Hang on. Oh, it's not showing him anymore because he's been replaced by somebody else. But now we're in tier S1, we've got an additional benefit. So we got that horse that I think looks hideous and I'm never going to use it. So war contracts and bounties, 35% more XP. And this tier S2, that dude does a 20% reduction, which will be good because he's really expensive. So I want to get to that. The Seas of Mystios will have 25% better look at finding good stuff. And daily quests give 10% more of the... Orichalcum, which is that blue stuff that you used to buy the special things with. I'm not too bothered about the last two, but tier 2 I'm quite interested in. But from here on up, look, I'm level 49, we've got level 53 just above me, 55, so to get to tier 2, you know, these are ridiculously high. I attacked one by mistake, so I didn't even know that there was a tier above level 50, and it was this dude, which is why I've discovered him, and then I ran away. So... well, I didn't run away, he killed me, but when I respawned, I thought, I'm not doing that again. I've also upgraded my ship, so everything is now gold. And it said, I got a rare achievement, it said upgrade the ship to legendary status. So I was quite happy with that. I've got another one of these, which I like, this one. So I've got quite a few of these now. And to go one step further on all of these is a huge amount of money. Look, 262,000, 146,000, it's very, very expensive. And it's half price because I've got that dude on my boat that makes everything half price. Actually, no, I haven't. I haven't got the dude on my boat. That was on my old playthrough. What I've got is a high tier on mercenaries, which gives me a discount. So I've got the eagle on my boat, which I really, really like because it's big. And a lot of these ornaments are not big enough. Like, look at the Sphinx. It's tiny. Look, it just looks a bit silly. It's too small. But the eagle... looks awesome. So yeah, I'm using that one at the minute in honour of Icarus, and this is the one that I had in the shop. So I've got it back, but I'm using the eagle. So I'm gonna go down to what I think will activate the Minotaur mission, or Minotaur, depending on how you want to say it, which is this little dude down here. There's a little boy down here standing next to the entrance, and I think that when I do his mission, that's going to activate it, and I'm hoping, because it's in this place, Masara, and this last cultist that I need for this set, not her, we've met her already, she's the one that steals the babies. It says a rogue cultist is preparing for battle in Masara, help people nearby. So I went to Masara and I have done everything, like, well, all the gold quests. I haven't done any of the boring ones. Well, I did a couple of them. And this is the only one left, so I'm hoping that when I do this one, it's gonna work. But I also think that when I do this one, it's going to activate the Minotaur mission. Right, what I really like, and you've not seen, there's an island that you go to, and there's this dude in a cage, and people say he's the Cyclops. Now, I haven't done that bit on this playthrough. It's only a side mission. I did it on the old one, and you think, oh, this is where the myth of the Cyclops come from. Now, I didn't know the Cyclops was actually in the game, which I met on this one. So you've got like the actual legend, and then you've got like you know, like something that you can make sense of, like a big man with one eye. They call him a Cyclops. Now it's the same thing here in the next village to this one, the next city across to the east. They make like a fake Minotaur, and they do like Minotaur tours and stuff like that. And this guy's got a mask on and everything. It's really quite good actually. But you've got the fake side, and then you've got the real side. So a lot of people in the game that you meet, they don't believe in those legends at all, and some other people do believe in them. I find that quite interesting. So where's this little dude then? Who are they down there? They look like bad people. I think there is where the little dude is, just there by them. Oh, my headphones ain't plugged in. Why isn't it making any noise? It's because I ain't plugged my headphones in. Hang on. That's better. Right. Where am I going? Let's get my bearings. Yeah, my damage is massive with this this armour set. I've piled as much as I can into Assassin, and that Heroes skill, the one that's on my Y, that does massive amounts of damage. Normally, if I see a mercenary who's like one level above me or lower, I can sneak up behind them, do an assassin attack, and then do that, and they'll pretty much die with 2 hits. So I do have equipped the attack from behind to get 40% bonus as well. And I've got another couple. Let me just show you a couple of things that I've collected on my journey. So I'm still using these daggers. I've got them set to increase dagger damage, but on my bow, I have that damage from behind. Look at this, 5% chance to stun on melee hit. I quite like the sound of that, but I don't want to give up what I've got at the minute. What else is new? This thing, I'm not interested in anything to do with... Oh, charged heavy attacks. Yeah, I don't want those. Weapon damage becomes fire damage. That's too dangerous. You end up setting yourself on fire as well. Rain of destruction ability. I might get that. I was looking at that skill and I thought, when I've got too many points and I've got nowhere to put them, I might get this rain of destruction thing. It looks quite good. This is the one I got off the Minotaur, which is 25% damage on elites. And anything else new? What's that? 100% damage, but health capped at 25%. Oh no, that's no good. Well, to be honest, usually if people hit me once, I die anyway on this mode. I'm on nightmare mode, and if they throw one of those little fire bombs at me, I'll just die immediately, so it wouldn't make a difference if my health is 25%. What I'm going for, remember the Sword of Yumminess? Let's have a look at it. That's it there, look. 250% damage, but can't use abilities. I want that, but in order to be able to use it, I can't use my skills, and that's how I normally heal. So I want the armor set that these give you. So that's why I'm looking for him, because it gives you 5% healing back from the damage that you do. So I wanna try build out with that. But at the moment, I'm really loving the build I've got. It's very nice. Right, let's see what this little kid has to say then. I know it's a little boy because I did this on my last playthrough, but I didn't do his mission, but it seemed like it would open the door to the Minotaur, which is why I've ignored it for a bit. He comes out when you go to loot his stuff.
Don't touch that chest, it's mine.
Actually, it looks exactly the same as a boy who's just ripped me off in the next city. I should steal it.
I'm no thief, but if I was, I'd want something more valuable.
Take that back.
These ruins are an interesting place to set up camp. What brings you here?
A long time ago, below this very spot, my pater, the great adventurer Nikios, entered the labyrinth to steal the Minotaur's treasure. As I waited outside, I heard shouts and roars. Then his men came pouring out. His men, but not Pater. I need to save him.
I'll tell you what, that little boy looks a little bit like Natalie Portman when she was in Leon. He really does. The Minotaur was just a man. You shouldn't believe in myths. Oh, I didn't want to say either of those. I want to agree and say, yes, I believe in the Minotaur and you should bloody fight it. I'll go with this.
The Minotaur was just a man in the mask. And not much of a man at that.
Those idiots in Pevka. They wouldn't know a real Minotaur if it ran them through with its horns. It's not like that here, Mistios.
Where is he then? You said the labyrinth was beneath us.
Yeah, There's a creepy-looking trapdoor beneath the temple.
Take me there, and I will slay the Minotaur and find your pater's... Find your pater.
I'm going to shut my door.
You'll do that?
I'm going to shut the door because I can hear Carol on her Zoom chat upstairs. She's dead, lad. She doesn't know I'm recording, so she'll burst in a bit, asking me a question, like she always does. And I'll say, I'm recording. She'll go, oh, sorry. Well, I don't mind, because it's not that important, really, is it? But I always think that she might not want whatever she's saying to be on YouTube. Anyway, let's go. Yes, I will.
The Minotaur will die, and I will find your pater.
Thank you, Mistios. No one ever believes me.
Just calm down and take me to the labyrinth. What's your name?
Ardos. Now follow me. The entrance is way down on the ground. It's down.
Well, I did follow him last time, but I didn't go in.
There's a huge room, and there's a huge hole in the ground with a huge door. Everybody keeps going on about how Theseus killed the Minotaur. Lies. I heard it. A roar like rolling thunder. Yeah, that's it. The Minotaur is still alive and hungry.
Great.
I'm glad you came along. No pater has a shot of getting out of that damn labyrinth. They really didn't have to put the entrance this deep. Here we are. Isn't this amazing?
I've seen some things, Ardos, but this...
is amazing.
So the Minotaur lies beneath Knossos' palace. Open the door. I've got a Minotaur to slay.
Oh, right. It's locked.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I gave up because it was locked. That's why I didn't go down here on my other playthrough. I didn't get anywhere near this level on the playthrough I'm talking about, but I just kind of rushed it and just went off sailing onto islands that were way out of my league. So if I'd have gone down there, I would have died anyway.
Don't worry, we'll find a way. You must know something.
I don't, but the guys who went into the labyrinth with my pater will. I tried talking to them, but they won't speak to me.
They'll speak to me. Who are these people?
The collector, swordfish, and my old caretaker. My old caretaker. Boring old man. Never wanted to talk to me about my pater or the Minotaur. So I left him to find out the truth on my own.
Bold.
And the collector is this guy who buys weird stuff. He's a merchant in Gortin. Oh, and the last guy, they call him Swordfish.
Of course.
He's the boss of Octopus Bay, and he's mean.
Right, quite a lot of people have mentioned Swordfish, and I think he might be that cult person. But as much as people have mentioned him and says, oh, he's here, I've looked and I've not been able to find him at all. Let's see what this kid says.
Where should I start looking for Swordfish?
Fisherman's beachhead in Heraklion would be your best bet. No one's seen him in years. Some think he's dead.
Swordfish? He must have a long, pointy nose.
No, he's really good with a sword, and he's really good with a fish, I guess.
Right.
Tell me more about this old man.
Okay, so my old caretaker recently sent me a message about wanting to meet in Festos.
That's nice of him.
He never answered me about my pater or the Minotaur. Ever. That's why I left in the first place.
I'll go in your place and see what I find.
The message said to meet him at our old house, northeast of here, near Festos.
this collector? Where is he?
He lives in Gartin, near some red pillars, in a crazy house with lots of stuff. I've borrowed some trinkets from him. He has so many, he never even noticed.
Don't let me catch you borrowing from me.
From you, I would never get caught.
I'll make sure they all talk.
Oh, so yeah, I really do think that swordfish guy is the... Where's this mercenary? Is he actually down inside the palace? He might be, mightn't he? It says he's 33 metres below me. I'll just duck here for a sec. Right, so I think the swordfish guy is going to be the cultist. I really do. He's in this area. He's in Octopus Bay somewhere, which is just up here. And, hang on, let's get me bearings. There's Octopus Bay. But I ain't managed to find him yet, so I'm going to go after him first and see whether or not that reveals the cultist for us. Oh, I've got a teleport point near where I'm leaving, so that's okay. But yeah, I've been. You can actually swim underground. There's a little tunnel where the people have been fed to the sharks. And when you get in there, it's where you get one of the like a new sail for your boat, a new design, and it's sort of a little bit of a secret hidden den. And I expected he'd be in there, and that is the kind of place where people have been saying he is. It is the location. But yeah, a lot of people we spoke to have mentioned him. And then I went out on my ship and I already got all of the pirates' ships and stuff to see if I was on one of them. But no luck. Anyway, apparently he's going to be just here. I spent a long time looking for him, so if all I had to do is talk to that kid and then he appears. Look, you can see why this is called Octopus Bay, can't you?
These fishermen should know something about swordfish.
I hear you're looking for a certain fish.
Yes, swordfish.
I hope you know what you're in for. He's ruthless. Cut off a man's nose just for sneezing.
Why is it that every time I mention his name, people jump?
Swordfish controls Heraklion and everyone in it.
Where is he?
No one's seen him in a long time. But there's a rumor he controls Heraklion from a hideout underground.
That's ridiculous.
It's all I know, mistress.
He's not that ridiculous, is he? Underground.
If he's so dangerous, why are you talking to me?
I'm old, tired, sick of bowing down to pay fees. If you can take him out, we're all better for it.
Not another word out of you, Malaka. I have orders. Everyone who talks about swordfish must die.
You just mentioned him, so you gotta die. Oh, what are you doing? What? Where's the fight then?
There's nothing for you here, Misthios.
Alright then, so we haven't got a fight. I knew he assassinated someone else by mistake. There's a dude come to watch. But they're just standing watching. Oh, mercenaries just turned up. Let's go get this dude. Oh, bollocks. That's so annoying when that happens. And that was a waste, really. I didn't need to use it. I haven't done that for such a long time. But it is incredibly annoying when you do it. It's just about to recharge, though, so I'll be alright. Just got to dodge his attacks for a bit. Oh, we nearly killed that woman. Don't shoot me with fire, I'll just die straight away. There was a chest as well, wasn't there, that I just ran past, so I'll loot that. There it is. Oh, do you really have to? Oh, he's the indestructible. He'd better not start fighting against me because I can't damage him. Where's the other one? Right, so we've got another dude on his way. Try not to fuck this one up so much. Here he comes. I think killing these is a very good way of getting decent weapons that you can sell for money. So you do need an absolute shed ton of money. So I've just been killing mercenaries a lot. Yeah, if I approach them from behind, my assassination skills are pretty amazing. It's a silly amount of damage that you're doing with them. And then if they don't die, I can just blind him and then go and hide in a bush and just wait a second for... Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I'm ready for you now. Right, let's get back down there and see if we can find anyone else who knows something about the swordfish. Or that might have been it. It might have been just that guy and nobody else. Are you going to say anything else?
I'm still paying fees to swordfish. Hurry up and find his underwater hideout.
Okay, well I really do think that the place where I went before is underwater hideout. Is there a little boat? Oh, thank God for that. Look at this, it's awesome. There's a shark attached to the side of this little boat. It's like someone's been fishing and caught this shark. Now I'm going to steal their catch. These little boats go really fast, they're so cool. But if you touch any waves, you immediately fall to pieces. Right, this is where I'm sure he's supposed to be, but maybe when I went there before he wasn't there because I hadn't done something that you need to do first. I wouldn't have dived in the water there, would you? Smack your head straight into the rock. Anyway, it's just off here. You can tell where it is because there's a load of blood. There it is, over there, look, just off there. But there's probably sharks swimming around that I might have to get rid of before I go in the water. Go on, move. Oh.
This is it.
Yeah, I thought it was. Well, we've been here loads of times. It wasn't it before. But we're not getting in the water with that shark. Or any of its friends. Actually, I've got a really shit bow on at the moment. I don't know why I haven't got my good bow. I've held on to a couple of bows just to decide which one I want. I might as well just take one that's good damage, mightn't I? I've got one that's... look at that. I do have the fire bow, but it's a bit pointless putting a fire bow on, isn't it, for shooting something that's underwater. And they're all too low level. I'll go with this. I could have killed the shark already with my other bow. I think it's a bit silly that you can shoot sharks with a bow and arrow from... I mean, I suppose it would get a little bit into the water, but I can't imagine that you'd be able to kill a shark by doing this. There's normally 3, so there should be another one. Maybe not. Anyway, let's get in there. So this, where I'm about to go, is also the place where I got... Let me just pick up that. I got a new design for my bow. This skill is quite handy when you're underwater because it's almost like a light sometimes. I've already looted all this once.
By the gods, what's going on here? Swordfish.
Right, being as I've been in here already, it's a bit silly, isn't it? But I was looking for swordfish, so apparently I had to talk to that little boy before this area became useful to me. But yeah, there's a chest just in here. Around the corner. You can't go in this door. But just around the corner there is a chest and... Oh, hello. This time there's also a person. He's blatantly going to be the cult member. I hope he bloody is.
I knew you'd come. Dog!
Dog of Cosmos! Have you come to bite?
I've come to tear your face off, Swordfish.
You think I haven't been preparing for this day?
I'm here for the...
I won't go back! I won't go back in there! I don't care if I owe the cult. I want out! You want that artifact? Go fetch it!
Once a cultist, always a cultist.
What do you want from me then, Demos?
Answers. And you will give them to me.
Surely he'd know I'm not Demos, because he would have probably been in the court when I was, where Demos came in, who was obviously male, which is a bit weird.
What happened in there that drove you to this?
The Minotaur happened! I was lucky! Nikios, though. The Cosmos promised me everything! Not this!
Very angry.
How did you end up here?
I'm hiding amongst the filth. And from it, I can't show my face anymore. But Heraklion is still mine! All its fish, and all its people!
You're insane. How did you get into the labyrinth?
Nikios had a key. He put it into the stele. But you can't go in there. He'll kill you. It'll get out and kill us all!
You underestimate me.
That's what Nikios said! Ah! I'll feed you to the sharks!
Because she rushed forward then, I thought it wasn't going to give it to me.
Not so good with a sword after all.
Yeah, at last. Right, so this gives us the armour that heals us. I've been wanting this armour for a long time. I'm not going to do a build with it on this video, but...
Find Drachmi anywhere if you look hard enough. All it takes is a little persuasion.
Right, bloody lovely. Right, I've already killed this dude. That was the level 50 mercenary guy, which is the boss of this set of the cult. I had no idea as a cult member. I just saw him as a mercenary, attacked him, killed him, it said confirmed cult kill. I was like, oh, bit of a surprise. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. We probably need about another 10 though before we can get the upgrade. Let's have a look how many we need. Where is it? Upgrade the spear. We need 9, so 9 more, we get top level of spear. Right, what we've just got, we'll have a look at it, because it's very easy for me to switch back to the ones I've got, because you can just change your entire set, like this. So here we go, this is my Amazonian. Right, so, when you get a legendary set, when you get the last piece, it all levels up to whatever level you are. So rushing and getting it all early is a bit of a bummer because it doesn't level up anymore. You have to pay for it to level up after that, and it's really expensive. So, I mean, I have rushed a few of them and got them probably sooner than I should have done. I've not needed to use them yet. So now they've dropped below me a few levels. I've got to pay to upgrade them. So yeah, this has got 5% damage restored. So what I was thinking about doing on this, just switching out my build to cause maximum area of effect damage, so like that ball charge thing, the shield break, the exploding thing, so it's damage to lots of people around me, and then I get 5% of the total damage that I'm doing to other people back as my health. So I thought if on this set, if I equip poison damage, and I've got it on a really high level, I've got it on like 28% I think, on as many things as I can, then use my poison daggers that I've got equipped at the moment, then I'll be doing quite a lot of damage with this set, and I might never need to heal. Now if also I can get away with not using skills, then I can increase my damage by 250% with the blade of yumminess being attached to something like my bow. As long as it's attached to something, it'll work. So we've got warrior damage and health, warrior damage and crit damage, warrior damage and 15 adrenaline per hit. That's really good, so it's nice that being in there. So warrior damage and crit chance, and all damage and warrior damage. So it's not bad. I also got this, that horse, which I think looks awful. I haven't even bothered looking at it on the game yet. I'm probably never ever even going to equip it. So yeah, I reckon you could get a pretty good build out of this armour set. But it needs engraving. I need to think about exactly what I'm going to do, and I want to test it out a bit. So for now, we're going to switch on back to our pirate set, which I love. It's brilliant. And I've done, it looks good as well. With a pirate set on, I've done a few battles, fighting for the harder side, and it's still on nightmare mode, and I'm coping alright. It's just that if someone hits me, I'll die really fast. I seem to die in 2, maybe 3 hits of a normal hit. If it's anything to do with fire, I seem to die instantly. If they throw a firebomb at me and I don't get out of the way before it hits the ground, I'll just die immediately and be on fire. So it's not, it seems like it's not that protective. What's the armor rating on it? And on this? Oh, okay, so there, it is a little bit lower, but not much. 101 points? Well, it's 10% really, isn't it? So yeah, it's 10% difference. Anyway, excuse my sore throat if you've probably noticed I'm talking weird. Right. So we got him. That's who we wanted. So we got to get the other chaps so that we can go. I don't know where we said they were. If I search by distance, that's probably going to show them. They just want cruelty, the bright one. I thought I'd done this already. Oh, so it's a new bounty, a person that's... Oh, I thought I'd already killed him. What do I get for it? Oh, I'll get his funky big hammer thing. Right, so we've got to find that kid's mission. So let's get sort by recent. Oh, I've just gone past it. And we want this kid. Talk to Swordfish. Well, we've killed Swordfish. Does that count? Okay, I assume there's just some...
A broken man. Haunted by the Minotaur to the very end.
Good jubbly. Do we get an engravement? I mean, sometimes the armour set gives you something, and then the engravement... Ooh, we do! Oh, well, this is brilliant. So yeah, 5% of your damage is restored as health if you wear the armour set, but you can put that on and then 2% is. So I could sacrifice some of it, see how it works with just getting 2% back, and just put that onto my existing armour. It's the same with the noxious armour as well. I've got 10% like increased damage on poisoned, whereas that's 30%. It's just like a small portion of it as an engraving. So yeah, I might have a crack at just putting that on, the 2% health, because if I'm using my skills and getting health back from them anyway. But to be honest, it's that sword of yumminess. That's the reason I wanted this armour set. So yeah, there was a chest in here before, which is where I got that that thing from. I don't know if I walk past it. I assume it'll be in here again, but this time it's probably you know, not got the same thing in it. How did you get in here? Huh? How the hell did you... Oh, fucking hell. What an idiot. I can't believe I just fired that skill off so far away from him.
You'll see my final kill.
Oh, I thought that'd be enough to kill him. Oh, it is enough to kill him. That's a relief. 666 drachmae. I like this swordfish's little den. It's quite good, isn't it? It's like a little serial killer den. So yeah, the chest was in here, but I don't know where it is now. Oh, there it is. That was it there. So that's where I got the boat design from. I don't know if you can get out of here. Like, I don't know how the bloody hell that mercenary got in here. But I don't know if you can get up to the top house or not. You can teleport from here, which is what I did before. But there's not a way out, is there? So how did he appear in here? That's a bit cheeky, I think. Unless this door's open now. No. So yeah, it's a little bit cheeky. Maybe it does open from the other side. Just for mercenaries that are out to kill me. So we've done one of them. We now need to do 2 more before we can get in. So that's another one of them there. Alright, let's go get that dude. I might put that 2% health on. I don't know whether to or not. No, I don't think I will. I've got quite a few things that I think I prefer that I'm currently using. I'm quite curious to see where you can equip it though, what it goes on to. So I'll have a look. When we've got past the loading screen, we'll have a quick look and see what we can equip it to. So I've got loads of these ones now, look. So you can't put it on weapons or bows. Oh, I can put that on my bow. 5% chance to stun on melee hit. That's quite a handy thing to have on my bow. On my bow at the moment though, I've got 40% damage from behind, this one here, which is so good for creeping up on people for assassination skills. I mean, my assassination damage is really high, so I can't put it on there. See, this is 15% boost. The actual armour itself gives you 50% boost, so I could go on to different armour and still get a 15%. That's still pretty good, because assassin armour is high. So I won't go on this. There, that's where it goes, on your torso. So, is that the only place you can put it, on your torso? Yep, it is. Right, so what other specials do you have on torso then? 15% all resistances would be quite handy. Never really noticed that was in there before. Minus 50% all resistances, that'd be really bad. Why is that even there? Right, so I might put this on my torso depending on what I've got on there at the minute. Well, I've got poison damage, which is stacking with this. So I could get some health back instead of poison damage. Interesting. I'm going to play with that. I'm going to stay as I am now, but I'm certainly going to play with that build and look at that sword of yumminess option. Because there's no way I can use that sword, or the perk from that sword, without healing. Good landing. Yeah, we've done some quite nice little side missions. I mean, I'm not going to do all the little side missions for the playthrough because there's just too many of them. It's like I've been playing for hours and hours and hours where I've not been recording in between videos. And I just think to do the main story is enough. And then if you decide you want to play it after watching my playthrough, there'll be some nice surprises for you. Oh, he's not in there. Aha, there's this trinket shop.
You must be the hoarder.
The collector.
Dust collector, maybe. I'm here about the Minotaur.
No. I can't. I don't know anything about the Minotaur.
Ardos sent me. He says you know things.
Ardos, the boy. Never talk to the boy. We all promised.
I'm not here to break bones. I'm here for information. Give it to me, and I'll be on my way.
I'll answer your questions, but you won't ask the right one.
Can we not play games?
Fine. You're going to need Theseus's armor, which I sold to be part of a collection at the fort.
There's nothing wrong with my armor.
Nicias thought his armor was the finest in the Greek world. He could have worn Theseus's when we found it, but I was the perfect fit. Minotaur struck me right in the chest. Should have died. But Nikios... Don't make Nikios' mistake. Wear Theseus' armor.
Oh, okay, so I can't do my build. I've got to get Theseus. Fusiad, as he pronounce it, Fusius. That's not the way I would have said it. Right.
What do you know of the boy?
Son of Nikios. Stubborn. A little shy. His father's son.
You remember him fondly enough, yet you refuse to speak to him.
If I speak, he might not listen. The truth is armor against little, Misthios.
You said you sold Theseus' armor. Who has it?
A military commander, stationed in the fort. He has a cave filled with all sorts of prizes. The armor is his crown jewel.
Sounds like a hard thing to part with.
No, easy. That armor, it would have saved Nikios. It would have saved the boy's father. Yet, I worried. I didn't deserve. The armor haunted me. No point keeping ghosts in my collection.
Breathe, Collector. I've learned enough. If Theseus' armor is still in the fort, I'll find it.
There are more pieces of Theseus' armor. I've only managed to attain 2 of them. But someone stole one from me. If you find it, you can have it. But give whoever took it a piece of my mind. And perhaps a piece of your blade.
Oh, we've got a mercenary in the area. I'm going to have a crack on that health return. Not a mercenary, this dude. I'm going to go here and I'm going to change my build to have that health back. And I'm going to see how effective it seems to be. But I honestly think I'm going to be better off with my poison. I think my poison is a lot more useful with the extra perk on it. I just can't resist assassinating people as they ride by. Oh hello, what's been happening here? Did I do that? There's a very good chance.
What would you like?
I want you to engrave my torso. Sounds like I'm getting a tattoo, don't it? Where is it? Torso. This. Let's pop that on it and see how we do. It's not much. 2%. That, it means every time I hit someone or do any damage whatsoever, I'm slowly healing myself. And that could be pretty good. I'll tell you another thing I've realised, right? And I was really fucking stupid in a previous video.
Please ask for anything you...
Because I'd completely misunderstood how this armour works. This set that's here. Because it's the Armour of the Immortal, which the set you get from them, I haven't got it all yet, because we've still got someone to kill. But it gives you 100% health on death. Now, what I thought is if I kill someone, I get 100% health. It's not that, is it? It's if I die. So I'm guessing anyway, I'm pretty certain it's got to be this. If I die, it gives me 100% health, as in I'm immortal, I come back to life. And the cooldown is 1 minute. So as long as I stay alive after that. So if I die, this can revive me, and then I can sort of like think, oh shit, I died, I'll quickly blind everyone and run away. And then I've got, you know, my minute back, and it will restore me again. So it seems like this is, you know, stops you from dying. That's got to be what it is, as opposed to you kill a person, you get 100% health, and it only works every 1 minute. That's what I thought it was, and I thought, that's a bit rubbish. But yeah, I think I was wrong. Anyway, we're about to hit level 50, which is pretty good timing, because I wanted to do this Minotaur. What's that? Hello? You? I wanted to do the Minotaur, and oh, it's the guy's just seen that body. And then I want to go up to Lesbos and do the next one, who I assume is going to be Medusa. And I've got to be level 50 to go into that island. So, let's see where it is. It's in a fort, he said, didn't he? Right, there's a fort over here. Is it not actually active? Oh, no, it's not. Right, I expected I had to go and infiltrate this fort and kill everybody, but apparently not. Apparently it's in this circle where I am. Well, that's really handy, isn't it? I'm glad I checked before I went all the way over there. Okay, so there's a fort just here. It's in there. I've done this fort already, and I've got everything that was in the underground armor thing. Which I know exactly where the underground. Oh shit! Did that guy just? Normally I don't do looking at, you know, pause menus and things unless I'm in the unless I'm like hidden in a bush or something. I forgot this time. Right, let's get this huntress dead. I'll just hide up here while they're still blind. And now I can do this.
You can count on me.
Is that it? There's only 2 of them, isn't there?
Bounty hunters become all harder.
Yeah, they do, and I really didn't expect them to. It really surprised me. I thought level 50 would be the top, but it's not. Oh, it's going to see me there. I'll hide like this.
You're asking for it.
I am. Come and give it to me. I would like it. Well, I'll get rid of this dude before... Oh, there's a bounty hunter coming as well.
I'll drink to your death tonight.
Unfortunately, my assassination skills are just too much for you. Let's see what this bounty hunter is. See whether we can be bothered with them. Oh, they're a gold, so I might take them for the ship. And it's javelins as well. I much prefer the javelin ones to the arrows ones. But there's a good chance that when I attack him he'll just die.
I just want my reward!
I wonder if that's his dog. Seems very angry at me. Get rid of his shield. Oh, I don't want to poison him though. I reckon I can get away with another one of these. Maybe? Yes. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, never mind. To be honest, my boat's pretty good as it is. I don't have to keep recruiting more lieutenants that I can't fit on my boat. I've got a massive load of them as it is. I'm going to go and do the... Go on.
I should be extra careful in this area.
You should. I'm going to go and do the fire torch thing that they light, so a load of people don't come. Ooh, more loot. But yeah, I've already done this fort completely, and I did go down and do the place where this armour is going to be. Oh, it's on the top. It's down there. It's in that little door down there. In fact, we can probably just sneak down there and not have to fanny about. Don't know if there'll be anyone in there.
A hidden cave.
Looks like it's empty. I hope I didn't get it and sell it before. And it's not available again. I probably didn't realise it was special. Right, where is it? Oh, there's a person up here. didn't want them to die. I wanted to use them for adrenaline. See, this chest here, I've looted it already. I bet it was in there, and I bet I've sold it to a merchant. That'd be well annoying if it's some special stuff that means the Minotaur can't kill you. Nah, that's it, isn't it? That is definitely it.
Theseus's armor. Oh, it is real.
Yeah, it's also much lower level than your armour. Oh, hello. Achievement unlocked, Demigod. Oh, I've reached level 50, that's why. Let's see what my engraving is then.
Pieces of Theseus's armor are there.
Right. Mastery levels. You have unlocked mastery level ability points. You've unlocked mastery levels. Ability points can be invested in statistical perks that are added to the bonus gained from weapons and gear. That's brilliant. Oh, that is brilliant. I've got fucking loads of points that I don't want to use. Right, so is that it? Do I click on this? Oh, this is so good. My assassin damage is... Wow, we're going to have to reset all our points and get rid of all the ones we're not using. And just put them all in here instead. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can just pile them all in here and do like a light build. Wow, I didn't expect this. I'm very happy with it. What's that? Adrenaline per crit, adrenaline on assassination kill. So is this in addition to my other stuff? I'm not sure. I think it is going to be, isn't it? So if I put one in there... You're kidding me. So I've now got 3% adrenaline on hit. Oh, this is amazing. Right. Slight distraction here, guys, because we absolutely need to reset our abilities, because I've got... Look at this. I mean, I've got 3 there and 1 there that I've never, ever taken any advantage of. Right, let's get that reset. Get in here. Whoa, this is much more fun. Right. So we'll have a look at what we want to do, first of all, with our actual build. Was one of them restore health? Was that an option? Like that thing that I've got. Does this go hunter then warrior? No, it's just right. So all these ones are just hunter then. All these are warrior and all those ones are assassin. Damage with fury of the bloodline ability. I don't know what that is. Chance to stun on melee hit. So yeah, these are things. So health restored on successful parry. Well, I don't want that. You know, I haven't parried all the way through. I was thinking today, I've not done a parry since when you're outside your house and you meet them 2 guys and it tells you how to do it and you have to do it to block their moves. Right? I mean, that's the last time I did one. I just don't do it. I don't block on the boat either. It's quite bad, really. Right. Damage with overpower abilities. Oh, this is awesome. I'm just hoping that I can do that. Right. There we go. Damage dealt restored as health in here. Health restored with overpower abilities. Well, you restore your health anyway because you're using skills, aren't you? And how much this goes up each time. Let's do a few of them. You can reset it, so it's not really a problem. You can have a play around. Let's see how high it goes. Right, it's going to go up to 5%, isn't it, if I've got 20 in there? Well, isn't that interesting? Let's have a crack on these. Damage with daggers. man, I'm very happy about this. I'll have some more of this. Let's do a build. Right, sorry about this distraction, guys. I had no idea this was going to happen. I'm quite pleased about it. Right, I've got to decide what I want now. I'm keeping my assassination because that's the build I've got on at the moment, and it's really quite powerful. So I want to keep my assassination damage. Killing things very quickly is a lot better than just staying alive, by far. We're going to put all of this stuff back. What have I put on there? Yeah, that's correct. So I might sack off this. I had this on level 3. I had a few things on level 3 just to use them up. Right, also I need this on level 3 because that's my... I don't want to equip that at all. Is there a... Yeah. Because my daggers are giving poison damage, so I want my poison damage to be as high as I can get it. Now it's worthwhile going down into the caves and getting those extra skill points, isn't it? Now that we know this happens. I think that's it on that side, isn't it? What's this? Oh yeah, critical assassination. I want that as well. So if there's like someone who's a serious boss, you sneak up behind them at night. This is the one that gives you a bonus at night. It's not that much of a big deal. I prefer the daytime. Right. So we definitely want our heal. And then... God, I can't remember the way I had my build. Oh yeah, it's this one, isn't it? So this one over there. And then overpowers. I'm going to leave that for now. So the other two that we had on here, we had this on the A button. And we had shield break on the A button on this wheel. We had shield break, blind, and something else. Can't remember what the other one was. Oh, we want this, don't we? This is important. Actually, if there was a way of getting free adrenaline from those new skills, we don't need this, because that's all that's for. You 2 skills just to get your adrenaline up to go up. I might end up sacking that off. We had that where is stuff, didn't we? This thing. I did say originally that this is I don't like it, but now I've found it so fucking useful. I put my blind back on, but only at level 1. The only reason a lot of these were at level 3 is because I had nowhere to put my skills. Right, so these two we have at level 3. And then the other ones is the shield break and the kick. I used quite a lot of points in the other thing, didn't I? Shield break. I might not bother with a kick at the minute. I might go ball strike instead. The ball strike is really useful when you're in the battle for getting to the captain. Just sort of whiz through them, knock everyone out of the way to get to where you want to get to. So that's my new build. I'm not bothering with this thing. Although it really confused me, if I hold it down it doesn't work. So instead of putting any more in here, I do have to bear in mind that they will hear me, because they do hear you quite a lot in this level, which is why I had skills in there before. Just double check everything. Yeah. Right then. So we don't care about any of these ones, do we? No, we don't care about any of them. Right, chance to stun on melee hit. What's Fury of the Bloodline? Is that this one here? Oh no, it's not. So what is it? Oh, that's it. That surprised me. I didn't think it was that. It doesn't do much damage, that doesn't. I mean, you really don't use it for damage. I might have to start using my parry. I'm so impressed that this is in here. Bloody awesome. Awesome. The ones that I want though are the assassin skills. Right then. Damage after a perfectly timed dodge. That's interesting, isn't it? I dodge a lot, and quite often it's perfectly timed, so it sort of slows it a little bit when you do it. I don't parry ever, but I do dodge often. The reason I just don't use the parry is because quite a lot of attacks they do go through the parry, so it just seems like a bit pointless because you don't know what attack they're going to do. And it also seems like you're just holding it and waiting for them to hit you. Although, to be honest, if you just hold it and they hit you and they bounce back a little bit, it's very easy to attack them then. I should use it. I really should. It's a bit stupid that I'm not. Right. It could put them all in here. Or poison damage, because that is what I'm doing at the moment, isn't it? Whoa. I wonder how high you can get that. A chance to deal 25% of your assassin damage just on a melee hit. That's amazing. Cooldown duration for all abilities. Oh, lovely. Minus 1% cooldown duration. I'm putting them all in here. It really annoys me when I have to wait for my skills. Hero Strike. That's the one that my go-to for killing people. It's quite nice to be able to get that improved. We're going in here. And we're gonna. Right, we've definitely got places for our skill points now. We can't get enough of them. Oh, I need more skill points. See if I'm happy with this. I might take this and the shield break up to level 3. The shield break's a bit shit on level 1. I should have saved 2 points, put it on level 3. Well, that is interesting. 5% crit chance is the new thing we've unlocked. Oh, and 25% crit damage. Right, now let's have a look at that armour that we got, see what it says about the Minotaur. So what's special about it? Elemental resistance, warrior damage, and 999 armour. It doesn't say in anywhere that it's going to help you against the Minotaur, does it? I'm better off just leaving this on and continuing to get my 50% damage from my assassin skills. This doesn't seem like it's anything special. That seemed like a completely pointless quest. I thought it was going to be like a legendary set of armour. Don't know if to bother doing this, the rest of this fort or not. I've done it once already. I might just kill the leader and loot the nation's treasure. I will do some of it. I want to see how my skills work now. Go on, go in. Get in that hole. I know you can go through there. You've done it before. There we go. Alright, where have I got my... Might not attack all of them in one go. We'll go and pick some people off first. Pick off some stragglers. Wasn't expecting him to be facing this way.
Life is mine!
Oh, I've just remembered. I've got to do the torch. Otherwise we have to kill lots more people. And it's over there. Let's see if we can sneak by all these without them noticing me. Oh, yes we can. Surprised me. I expected them to notice me, but I was going to go for it anyway. Swinging the camera around a bit more today. I apologise. I shall try not to do that. Oh, for fuck's sake! Just caught the up as I was trying to press the right hand side. Who's this dude? Is he a mercenary? Why has he got a dog? Ah, it didn't do the attack. Oh, what that dog's doing there? Oh, you bugger! Jesus! Don't know what dog's doing there, but it's quite strong.
You should lie down.
I think possibly this dude fired an arrow at me at the same time as the dog biting me. Because that was a lot of damage from a dog bite. I'm so glad I've got that cultist. Although, to be honest, now this new skill thing is kicked in, I'm not so bothered about that armour set. So we now have... Go on. Oh, for God's sake. I'm sure she could climb over that fence.
I need to stay hidden.
No, you need to climb over that bloody fence. Oh, what the hell did you do that for? Sometimes she's really stupid. Get this dude standing on top of here. How did he not see me?
The gods will not.
Oh, I messed up the attack anyway. Where's that mercenary gone? There he is. Let's see how strong he is. Look at that. He's level 50 mercenary and it's a one hit kill with this this build because the assassin skills are so high. Oh, that's nowhere near as good on level 1 as on level 3, that shield break thing. It didn't go flying across the screen. Oh, you little bugger. That was a bit harsh. I shouldn't have healed then. I should have saw how my health came back from just attacking him. Would have been an interesting thing to see. mercenary coming in. Oh, good, already facing the wrong way. Good lad.
Killing another mercenary.
Yes, I am killing another mercenary. Right, so it's just this massive crowd of them left. I don't know whether to go in. I think I'm going to go in with that that skill and take out 4 of them. Oh, be careful, they might see you. And then blind them and run away. Unfortunately, they saw me, so I can't do that. So I'll just take out 1 or 2. Now run away. Don't shoot arrows at me as I'm climbing. Go on. One of them will probably come up here to light the thing. Right, now they can't see me, I can go back to that original plan. Well, I can't reach them from here, they're too far away. Yeah, they're too far away. Oh, here comes somebody. Ah, get off the wall. What the hell was that, Kassandra? I need that skill back. Actually, that skill cooldown that I did, just that tiny little bit is just enough, because you go through a set of skills and when you come back you want that, is it Hero Strike or something? That's the one you want. So you use that, you use the one that gives you the adrenaline, you do the full on attack one, and now that one's just regenerating in time to use it again, which is brilliant. Here comes another mercenary. So we got a note from a cultist. That's interesting, I've got no adrenaline. Right, now I'll have some. Right, so we've got some information on another cultist. Oh, it's one we've already killed. That's bloody annoying. I did a massive quest to get information on a cultist, and it was one that I'd killed, just randomly bumped into him and killed him, and then I thought it was going to be this one up here that I've been looking for, who is now obviously the swordfish. But it wasn't, it was someone I'd already killed from a different league. I was like, oh fucking hell, what a waste of time. Why isn't my adrenaline pip regenerating? They're going to be here any second. Oh, it's going to go up now, that's good.
Come on! Before she gets away!
You opened the door?
Huh?
You opened the door?
Did I open what door?
Was completely open the door of the apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't have shut you properly, could I, when I took the rubbish down? That was the last time anybody went out. But that's very weird. Well, thankfully Filippo didn't escape. No, I had no idea. Sorry. Ooh, I left the door wide open. That's very weird. Brilliant. I was going to bounce between them, but I might just use... yeah, I am going to bounce between them.
Yeah! On it, sir. Attack!
Okay? Are you going to bed? Okay. Buenas noches. It's quite early, it's not even 9 o'clock. Do you want to watch television? Okay. I'll be up before 9. Right. I'm going to finish this fort and then we'll be gone. Where are they? Hang on, have I come out of the fort? Oh, that's a level 53 mercenary. I should probably steer clear of him. Oh, look at the amount of damage that Icarus is doing. That's pretty awesome.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick. I just want
He's very aware that that high level mercenary is on his way down. Right, I'm going to shut it down here, I'm afraid, guys. I'm just going to get myself to safety and then hide and then go and watch TV. But just a short one, but at least we've got that a little bit of progress. I now have that new armour set, so I can play around with that. Just going to hide in this bush. We're safe. Right, see you in the next one. Bye bye. I'll probably come down and continue later.